Hey guys, it's just call me Nicole, and I'm on another. It looks like I have a bug in my nose. Sorry, I'm just being real. I'm on another. I won't call it vacation, but it's a baseball trip. And as you guys know, last week I was in Gulf Shores. This week I am in. Where are we?
Sarasota, Florida.
Sarasota, Florida. Sorry. And I did a quick little survey on the Facebook, and it was about can you be in a relationship? And when I said relationship, I did have a disclaimer more so of it being a marriage, and not be friends, because I feel that the hardest part of being in a relationship is and sorry I'm laying down, guys, it's been a long hot day, but I feel like a major part of being in a relationship oftentimes is trying to find things that you guys have in common outside of the bedroom, because you guys have to have something going on besides that. Well, at least I think so. And we are looking at 2 years before our oldest leaves the house. Excuse me. And it'll be 5 years. No, excuse me. 7 years after that. I had to do some quick math. I had to think about how old my kids are. I think it'll be about 7 years after he leaves that our youngest will be out of the house. And although we will still have one kid in the house when the oldest leaves, the family dynamic changes significantly, to the point that we are having to figure out what to do with the extra time. And I have air quotes going on. Extra time that we normally would use to run the kid A to here and there and everywhere, and try to incorporate the things that kid B has going on. We don't date. We have completely submerged ourselves in being mommy and daddy, to the point that our relationship has suffered, in addition to the other things that we've obviously discussed on this blog. But I was trying to really think about what did we do before we were parents? What do we have in common? What does he like that I like? And what do I like that he likes? What are our common interests? What got us together in the first place? And I don't know if it's because I'm in a negative space or the relationship is in a negative space. I don't really remember. And it's sad. But I put it out there on Facebook to get a couple of different people's feedback. And I had an overwhelming response stating that, yes, it's important to be married to your friend and to become each other's friends, because it makes the relationship that much more purposeful, that much more driven. And my comments, I did Facebook Live, was that if you marry your friend, oftentimes it's so much harder to just, sorry about all the jingle jangle, I have my bracelets on and I'm a hand talker. But I think that if you marry your friend, it makes it so much more harder to walk away from a marriage, because you don't want, you won't just lose your spouse, you'll sometimes even lose your best friend, and that person was there for you hopefully before y'all were married. I mean, when the chips are down. Excuse me, like I said, it's been a long hot day, guys. I'm sorry. But like I said, that was like your go-to person, period. Your friends tend to be that sometimes more so than your family. And if your marriage has that same profound connection, I think that's awesome. You think twice about doing stuff. You're not each other's frenemies, which I'm finding that in my own relationship, we are more frenemies than we are friends. And again, it could be the space and place. Time will tell. But when you're with your friend, you take into account their feelings, their dreams, their aspirations, their inspirations, their downfalls, their shortcomings. Even if you have arguments with them and you hit below the belt, sometimes you think twice before hitting below the belt. And sometimes, even after you hit below the belt, like in my family, we can cuss you out and kiss you with the same mouth in like seconds. I was about to say minutes, but seconds. Because my grandmother has said some hurtful stuff and then turn around and say, come here. Go in my closet and look for this so and so and so and so. I think you might be able to fit it before I send it back, and kiss me and pat me on the back, and I go and try on whatever grandma said. But that's just how my family is. So I did have a few people who responded and were like, friends are something that you look outside of your marriage. Yes, it's good to, if your husband or your wife are your friends, but sorry, good guys. Oh, excuse me. But your spouse doesn't necessarily have to be your friend, and we can agree to disagree. That's why I opened it up to just get feedback. But how can you be as committed as you need to be to your spouse if you don't like them enough to be friends with them, to want to connect with them on an even larger scale? Because I feel like sometimes I'll speak for my marriage alone. Right now, in the space that we're in, we are not interested in being each other's friends. We talk, but oftentimes we talk to each other. I think that's the right phrase to use. We talk to each other and not with each other. We talk at each other, rather. Even my spouse has said that when he is having conversation with his admin at work or whatnot, it's like, yeah, I want to go see so-and-so movie. And she's like, well, I didn't know Jocelyn liked that movie. And he's like, well, she'll go see whatever it is because she just wants to spend time with me. Profound statement, by the way. His secretary or admin, excuse me, trying to be PC, will say, wow, why don't you figure out what it is that she likes, and then y'all can go watch that kind of movie. I think that if we were friends in that aspect, or if he perceived me as a friend, what I like will come into play when it comes to those kinds of things. Like, but just something that simple. I could go on and on, as you guys know about that. But I just wanted to share with you guys that I really think that being married to your friend will help your relationship, because one, it gives you a firmer foundation to stand. I always say your religion is definitely something that's awesome to have as your foundation. But I do know that there are some relationships that have different religious backgrounds, and so sometimes it may not always be the firmest of foundations, other than the fact that you both are faith-based in your lives. But if you marry your friend, it gives you something a little bit more firm to stand on. You tend to look out for your friends, sometimes like you look out for your family, as I said before, and you guys connect and bond outside of the bedroom, outside of the fact that you just, oh, I love this person or lust for this person, outside of the fact that you guys are mother and father of Lil Jim, Lil Jun, whoever you want to call it. However, if you guys disagree, I'm really interested to get your feedback. I use this as a way for me to sort of channel things in for myself. But I would really love to hear back from you guys. Drop me an email. Just call me jnicole@gmail.com. I would love to hear back from you guys. Or drop some information in the comments below on my YouTube page. It's awesome just to hear from you guys. But I would definitely love to hear back about this one topic in particular, as it directly affects my life. And with that, I'm going to end out. I didn't have anything profound, but I did just want to share that with you all. And until next time,